How's everybody doing? Alrighty then. So, video game industry doesn't want a Game Pass, says market analyst. Subscription service falling short of expectations. Okay, here's the thing, and I talked about Game Pass in some videos before, and it's like Game Pass it's very good for the gamers, but for the developers and the studios, not so much, because I've said it before, Xbox players now expect every game to be on Game Pass, so they don't have to buy the game. They are now used to not having to buy the game to play it. So several leading gaming studios have already resisted Microsoft's pitch, preferring to take their chances on the traditional market with conventional releases in future. Our industry is small, so if a big AAA team says no initially, that position is increasingly unlikely to change as time passes and opinion shifts according to a new data. Further, before completing its gargantuan acquisition of Call of Duty publisher Activision, Microsoft was banking on over 100 million Game Pass subscribers to its service by 2030. That's presumably the number the endeavor needed to achieve to be worth the massive investment, not just in money and time, but also in re-educating its core audience on what the game is worth. The article alleges that Microsoft, best positioned to make subscription a thing in gaming, would need to triple its current subscribers based in the next 5 years, which, being generous, seems extremely unlikely. Put another way, it would need to grow its subscribers base annually at an astronomical rate of 40% for the next 5 years straight, without fail, a cracking pace that it hasn't approached since the early days of COVID-19 in 2020. And here's the thing, now this is, I think, another problem. So many things are doing subscription things now. It's like Ubisoft has one, EA has one, Xbox has one. If I'm not mistaken, Rockstar has one for GTA as well. I saw one the other day that Sega wants to do another. You have the PlayStation Plus, man, and that is just gaming. Then you put all of the Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu and all of that. Everything is a subscription now, and it's like, man, I just want to buy my game. I was never a big fan of subscriptions to begin with, more so in gaming, because I like to own the game. I like the game to be mine, not to how do I say this? Because even with PlayStation Plus and Game Pass, they sometimes remove certain games after an X amount of time and all of that, and I don't want to feel the need to play a game fast before it leaves the subscription service, if that is making sense and if I'm explaining myself well enough. I want to just, I play it at my pace. Sometimes I take longer, sometimes I take longer to beat games, but I want to play it how I want to, not be forced to play it in the next amount of time before it goes away. So I don't know. Microsoft has a lot of money to waste on this. To be honest, they probably will not go bankrupt if Game Pass is a failure, but as I've said before, it's very good for gamers, not so good for developers. And this is one push square. And next, man, Marvel Rivals news. Marvel Rivals Season 1 event missions are a big hit with fans. Players are happy about the midnight feature event quests added to Marvel Rivals in Season 1. Here's the thing, players are happy, of course they are. The game is good, the missions are good, it's fun to play, and this made me think about even a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken, that Square Enix wanted to fight the toxicity in the gaming community and on their player base, and I'm like, have you guys noticed that they only talk about the toxicity of gamers when games are not received well. Look at Marvel Rivals, okay? Where is the toxicity around this game? Anyone? It's a big game, huge amount of people playing it. Where's the toxicity? Isn't it weird that only when companies release a shitty game, then it's toxicity from gamers that is ruining everything? I don't know, I find it very weird that it's just with shitty games that there's toxicity with games, but such a coincidence. But not only players are happy with the missions, but they announced the Spider-Man suit from the PS4 and PS5 game, from the PlayStation games, with the white spider. And at the beginning, when the PS4 Spider-Man game came out, I didn't really like the white spider, but when I played the game and saw it in game and gameplay, it started to grow on me and I began to like it. I will admit I still like the black better because I think it fits better. But I'm not against the white spider, and well, I guess Marvel Rivals have another thing to look forward to. And now to go, oh, this is on Game Rant. Now to go on to another, this is on The Gamer. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League players really hate the way the game ended. Of course they do. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was finally discontinued after poor reviews, fan reception and sales. The game's ending retconned the core premise, disappointing many players. The audience criticized the rush and cheap finale, with some expressing sympathy for the development team challenges. Because here's the thing, they revealed that Batman is alive and it was always a plan from Batman to have them clone on the... And I'm like, that is a stupid, most BS thing you can think of. So, because if I'm not mistaken, Wonder Woman dies fighting a clone of Superman, so she died for nothing. Flash is another one, he died for nothing. What's the point in this? Robin is also killed in the game, so Batman was there and he could have done something but chose not to. Superman was there, could have done something and chose not to. What the hell? This game was doomed from the start, man. It's just so stupid. This ending, as one might expect, not have been received too well by the gaming audience, since it dropped. Multiple threads have appeared on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League subreddit with players bemoaning what happened. In one thread, Reddit user Old Snack said, "Very rush and cheap, but unfortunately expected. This game was bleeding so much cash. This ending was probably made with whatever money they could be found in the devs lounge couch." This was the general sentiment across many players, with Pyro Tales echoing, "This feels cooked up in a week, not an ending planned from the start. Makes you wonder how the game would have ended in the alternate universe where this game was successful." Here's the thing, of course it was not planned. They received a huge amount of backlash from fans because they killed the Arkham series Batman, and now this is what I think. I think they want to make more Batman Arkham games, and if Batman was dead, that would be a bit hard to do. So, in a last second attempt to retcon something, Batman was alive all along. It makes no sense. While some were sympathetic to the development team's plight, others weren't so much. I enjoyed the game for what it is, but this is the worst shit I've ever seen, one user said. With another one adding, "Even by retcon standards, this is extremely half done." A third added, "Why are you surprised? Of course Rocksteady effed up the ending." Man, Rocksteady, such a huge downfall of a studio, but I don't know, man. If they are going to do another Batman game, I hope they do a good job, because Suicide Squad did some real damage to the studio. But we will see. And now to end in some funny news, I guess. This is on Instant Gaming News. Doom is now playable via PDF, and I'm like, oh my god. They make Doom playable in every single thing. It's amazing to me what gamers do, man. It really is. But it's right here. Oh, this is going to... okay. It's right here, Doom playing on the PDF, and I'm like, man, gamers really are a different breed of humans, aren't they? But oh, it's right here to download if you want. Okay, I guess. But man, they put Doom in everything, in watches, in pregnancy tests, now PDF files. I don't know, man. Doom player base is wild. But well, guys, let me know what you guys think of Marvel Rivals, of the Suicide Squad ending, but not real. I don't even know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.